Is this a new TV? I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang News? They're the only ones who ever have anything nice to say about me. What? I can't hear you. My head's in the fridge. Do we have any cream cheese? My mic is turned on. Oh, for...
I am Iron Man.
Look like something big?
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
Yes, quite lovely. It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of way. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time, of course. That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
I flew across the world to get... but only when I'm on the way.
Taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
Citizens are...
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think? I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what. If I think...
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice when I walked past it.
Hello again, fellow champion! Probably wondering how I got here, huh? Or if you've read any of them, they're all so good! You can't just buy one! Pink bricks! With a few more, you could build a tiny little pink house! Just because this is a bonus mission, don't you be thinking it's not.
can't wait. Let's go. Quite a collection I've got going.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Give me a hand, will ya? Get me out of here! Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believers. Excelsior! Excelsior!
causing trouble nearby. Ah, they make me so mad.
Why do bad guys never seem to understand the concept of personal space?
Time to swing into action.
Wonder if that researcher ever finished her experiment.
Ramona, is this a new TV? I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang News?
A bare-faced liar. I have friends from both the east side and the west.
He's watching you. Always watching.
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff in nowadays? That place has really gone downhill.
It's red.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Those awful Avengers, they ruined our best Baron.
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and or others. Have you considered...
That exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff in nowadays.
Where is she? Or was it a he? You didn't happen to see a snake-looking person around here, did you? Yeta, seriously, why is it so hard to find a good... Good. According to the website I found them on, they should look something like this. You see them? You send them to me. If one thing's for sure, this is the last time that I used that sidekick recruit.
Oh, how am I supposed to leave the neighborhood?
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize prize is satisfaction at a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
it. Maybe blocking out the sun is something we should reconsider. That guy driving the Sphinx through town, that was definitely an infraction, right? Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Oh man, I'm going down! Words to that effect.
Can you believe that? Don't stay up to date with all the latest Hydra-Pet regulations? Those awful Avengers.
Ah, you finally made it, Snakeface. It's about time. Now we can finally start our mission. This way. So, as I said in the email, several of our official Hydra mascot snakes have been snake-napped by Egyptian mummies, presumably to use as part of the traps in their idiotic tombs. We have to liberate those snakes.
It's Red Skull Tuesday. I can't wait to see the parade.
It seems they knew we'd be coming. Help me take care of them quickly. Not bad. Keep this up and I'll be sure to leave you a favorable review on the website.
That's mine!
How married are you to the name Snakeface, by the way? It's just a bit... You know what? It's fine. Forget I said anything.
Dead ahead.
More of those snake-napping fiends! Get them! No sign of the snake-napped snakes. We have to keep looking. Well, this looks promising. You know what they say? The tougher the fall, the more likely there are snakes behind it. People say that all the time where I'm from. You really are a tough customer, aren't you? The snakes, but I can hear them. They must be around here somewhere.
Huh?
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing.
I must protect my people in this strange new world.
A captured snake. I still hear more snakes. My snake sense is still tingling. There are still more trapped snakes around here. Mission accomplished, Snake Face. Having our mascot Snakes back will be a huge boost. You have...
An interesting item. It must not be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang? Whoever it is, we can't let them get away with it.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis.
Later, even if it does have that. Good day, soldier. Want to give our anti-aircraft turret a reward in it for you.
Bang, bang, bang! Bang, 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 bang!
Shoot him! This is great, and I'm not even doing anything. Excellent work, soldier. I haven't seen shooting that good since, well, me. Here, take this medal as... Sometimes I think my wife still has those mind control powers. Why else would I buy a 20-foot statue of Ronan the Accuser for my front lawn?
those makeover shows on human...
A reminder that one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular, delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will then be enlisted in Kang's army for the rest of your existence. Absolutely free.
I wonder...
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Why do bad guys never seem to understand the concept of...
Stupid King! Sorry, I was in my own world there. But you know, not in the same way that jerk Kang is. Who's he think he is? Uprooting everyone from their homes and dumping them in his own private amusement park? It really still... Nothing we can do about it, I guess. Except keep taking out his goon. Now we're talking. Come on! Won't take us long to find some of those creeps. Over there! Who do they think they are? I'll teach you to bother defenseless people! This is for the time that guy smashed up my guitar! I know it wasn't you, but he sort of looked like you. Ha! All right, that felt pretty good. Let's keep going. More of them? We gotta stop them. Why are you doing this, huh? You really want to test my mood? Back home, I was a best-selling author. That all of them? I'm not gonna rest until I wipe them all out. There! Another gang of those things! I got a message for your so-called leader. The A stands for angry! I am one angry bomb!
Good to see ya! It's a gangsta hideout or something? Hey, shake the leg!
Smash you all to pieces! Where are they? Let me at them!
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
I'm telling you, sir, what can I say? I just like making dudes fight scorpions. Always have. It's not like those guys will ever find me. I'm keeping low-key, like low-key, baby. I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpions. It's on like 3 gazillion views already. What can I say? I just like making dudes fight scorpions. Always have, always will. I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpions. It's on like 3 gazillion views already. What?
Whoa! That was intense! I don't know what came over me there. Man, I can't keep acting this way. I'm just gonna end up scaring the people I'm trying to save. Actually, don't worry. I'm all right now. But I'm definitely gonna talk to Wonder Man about this rage problem.
About time you showed up. Now, good answer. Right. Let me tell you what I need from you. Fella from Ciaran, one of the natives, I think, little bug-looking things. He's going for the Chronopolis world record for most laps swam around Kang Citadel. Pretty stupid if you ask me, but news is news. Give me a shot of that loser. You got that? Don't come back without that picture.
Lap 98? Or was it 97? Lost count.
What, you forget what you were doing? Open your ear holes and listen this time. Fella from Ciaran, one of the natives, I think, little bug-looking things. He's going for the Chronopolis world record for most laps swam around Kang Citadel. Pretty stupid if you ask me, but news is news. Give me a shot of that loser.
Go to the big...
That's it? That's terrible. I could have drawn a better picture, but I don't see any other buttons. Stop by later, I might have another job for you, if you're interested. And if I'm desperate.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
I rode over as fast as Nightwind could carry me when I heard the living totem has returned. Never thought I'd see the day after watching him fall into the bottomless canyon. So far, I ain't seen hide no hair of him, but I reckon he'll be on his way to finish what he started all them years ago and destroy the town. We can't give him the... I owe you, stranger. Come on, let's get to searching. Now remember, be on your guard. This ain't your run-of-the-mill totem we're dealing with. It's a living totem. Them fellas over yonder look mighty suspicious. What are they up to?
Seriously, why have...
That's the totem! I'd recognize that half-buried mug anywhere.
Hey! This is our giant head! Anyone other than the Kree who tries to approach it will answer to us.
Y'all best step aside. That thing is more trouble than you can imagine.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I've been itching for a good fight.
Come on, compadre. Let's take these warmongers down a peg.
Ha! Turns out camping out by the head and picking fights with outsiders that came near was a good idea. Guess I owe Travlar that sandwich.
These fellas seem prepared to go all out for the totem. He must have used some kind of mind-controlling powers.
I came as soon as I heard. Fighting at the old head? I'm in!
We gotta keep whittling down the totem's army. Figure that's the last of them. Now we can finally take care of the totem himself. Hold up. This is just the head of them floating Kree statues, ain't it? Well, this...
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
I suppose even the Black Panther has limits.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star? Hey!
Looks like I get to spend another day above snakes. Thanks.
That'll teach him to mess with us.
Did Rawhide Kid ever find that walking, talking totem? That guy is one on the stick.
Red Wolf has...
Why, if it ain't my glamorous assistant from before. Thanks again for all your help.
Oh no! You don't get a move on.
Heard they had a...
You are a friend of the Rawhide Kid, are you not? Red Wolf knows why you are here. You must listen to the whispers of the wind. Then it is settled. Speak with the townsfolk and take heed their words, for in them will lie the path.
Reckon there's something in the water lately, as I could have sworn I saw this big pole with a face on it walking around the other day. And it gets stranger. Soon as he noticed I'd seen him, he put on this big old coat and scurried off. I wonder where he went to.
Have you learned anything of the totem?
Making a giant head critter the sheriff was always gonna end in tears.
Well, do you, punk? Then why don't you? Where in tarnation they go?
There's a real peculiar type spending most his days at the saloon of late. Tall fella, wears a big coat all the time. Reckon there's only one reason person wear a coat that big. Something to hide. Or 'cause he's cold. So, two reasons, I guess.
Been hearing some unusual noises at night since all these new places sprouted up. I'll be trying to sleep, and suddenly I'll hear a little voice telling me to fight something called a hexagon. Oof.
News reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Kang-O-Rail service?
So far, I have learned nothing from the wind or the mountain. The river said it would call me back.
There's a real weirdo walking around town lately, supposedly looking for some sort of evil fishing pole. Heard he got into some business with them Cree fellas down by the border over a giant head. I mean, I ain't gotta tell you that that ain't regular. Who'd I talk to about getting me one of them metal horseless carriages?
Did Rawhide Kid ever find that walking, talking totem? That guy is one odd stick.
You are a friend of the Raw. You must listen.
Reckon there's something in the water lately, as I could have sworn I saw this big pole with a face on it walking around the other day. And it gets stranger. Soon as he noticed I'd seen him, he put on this big old coat and scurried off. Wonder where he went to.
Kang here.
Where in tarnation they go?
Y'all ain't seen a herd of wild horses stampeding by, did ya? Dust had barely settled after them. Good horses ain't easy. Suit yourself. Holler if you change your mind, though. I'll make it worth your while.
There's a real peculiar type spending most his days at the saloon of late. Tall fella. Wears a big coat all the time. Reckon there's only one reason person wear a coat that big. Something to hide. Or 'cause he's cold. So, two reasons, I guess.
Well, either the situation's getting worse, or I am. I choose to believe the former.
I hear they're getting some fancy new modern entertainment over at the saloon. Ask me. Nothing wrong with that fellow.
Been hearing some unusual noises at night since all these new places sprouted up. I'll be trying to sleep, and suddenly I'll hear a little voice telling me to fight something called a hexagon. Oof. Wonder if that old prospector ever got his crane working. Sounded like he found some real good. Where in tarnation they go? Oh no! If I don't get a move on, I'm gonna miss a 310 to...
Do you have a problem with constant Kree invasions? Then
Saw someone real strange coming out the sheriff's office the other day. Big face, little arms, little legs, floating chair. Said he was the sheriff now. I tell you, it takes all kinds.
Thinking of joining the Agricultural Trumpet Club. I hear it's a real good time.
So, what knowledge did you bring? That does sound unusual, but it does not shed any light on the totem or his whereabouts.
Wonder if that old prospector ever got his crane working. Sounded like he found some real good lick down in that river.
The saloon. If we knew who occupied the large coat, this information could be useful. That indeed sounds like the totem. We need only to learn of where he goes. It would appear, of course.
Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I'm in.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
You have done much for Rawhide and myself. As soon as he returns, the two of us will go after the totem.
Howdy, partners! Saddle
up, because I'm fired up and ready to take you through on another one of my special missions. This one's going to take you way back to the Old West. Bad guys' faces swollen, keep them pink bricks rolling, Gwenpool! Rawhide Kid and his longtime brother-in-arms, Red Wolf, have received news that an old foe is back in town. The living totem. Our heroes head into town. Spurred on by the townsfolk, they are steered to the saloon. Come on, you varmints! That was 2 cowboy puns right there! Inside the saloon, our boys find the living totem hard at work. Completing a death ray? Forging a metal army? No. Rehearsing in his one alien show. Humans are mean and should just be conquered already. Dinner theater? Will these villains stop at nothing? How exactly do you go about defeating a giant indestructible alien totem pole? I'm not going to be much help as I haven't read this stuff. Lucky for you youngins, the Kid and Red Wolf's gonna learn us how. This town ain't big enough for the 3 of them. Yeehaw!
All right. This darn totem has got to be around here somewhere.
Look, Rawhide. Over there.
Put him up, Totem. You ain't fooling no one round these parts. Yeah.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Yeah. Listen, buddy, I don't know how you escaped, but you need to get back in that hole you crawled out of, or you'll have us to deal with. Nothing to say, huh? Ain't nobody buying this statue act of yours, least of all me. I know who you are.
Rawhide?
Pipe down, Wolfie. I know what I'm doing here.
I believe this may be a normal totem.
I think I saw it move. Stand back!
Look out! It's heading right for us.
Well, that's one suspect down, I guess. No way Living Totem would have gone down that easy.
I hope we don't have to pay for that damage.
Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Word travels fast, and that word is Don't mess with the Rawhide Kid. Mighty clever of you putting that decoy over there. I challenge you to a quick draw. Your move, creep.
Are you serious? Careful now, Rawhide. You don't want to get a splinter. Look out! It's heading right for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your entertainment for tonight. Performing its very own One Totem stage show, the one, the only. Please put your hands together for the Living Totem. I wandered lonely as a totem pole that crashed, was lost, and then was set upon by raging beasts, the horrid race of men. And now I must ask you, totem or not totem? That is the question.
Shouldn't have come back here, Totem. Your evil-doing days are at an end.
Who dares interrupt my performance? Why can't you just leave me alone?
Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, thanks, guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious man in comics? Excelsior!
Rawhide, look! It's working. He's slipping on the water.
Yeah! We've got you now, Totem.
You cannot stop theater.
You got him to slip up on water? That's it? Jeez, some bad dude, huh? No wonder he's not up there with the big villains like Kang and Thanos. Turns out this poor sap never wanted to be on Earth anyway. He crash-landed here in the Old West, and the first people he met buried him underground. Typical, huh? All he really wants is to get home, and the theater group was just a way of him raising money to build a spaceship. Not sure he'd have raised that much cash on stage. His acting is a bit wooden. Get it? I made it funny. Red Wolf suggests that maybe Totem can hitch a ride with some other friendly space travelers. He won't have to look far to find some, what with things being so messed up round here. Can't seem to throw a rock right now and not hit an alien. Heck, the Guardians of the Galaxy would take him. They've already got Groot, so they're no strangers to wooden space dudes. Hasta luego!
Excelsior!
Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
Aw, you came to see your best pal in the whole world, Gwenpool. Gonna jazz things up with a new extra?
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz.
One's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Politics is so boring. It's all, I'm the king now. I was genetically engineered to be the king. And no, Lumeria can't be ruled by a human hybrid. Or, I have an ancient magic crown and I should be king.
Hey there! We're testing out a new game show concept. And we're looking for bright-eyed, bushy-tailed participants to see if the idea is worth pursuing. Interested? We're planning to call the game Catch the Seashell, even though, mind you, all this is moot unless I can figure out how to get inside the big bubble here. Any bright ideas?
Progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing these.
I'll show those guys.
What's going down on the dock?
Oh, the humanity!
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
You have...
Where could I go?
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo.
Nova Corps is always happy to help a noble cause, even if we are stretched a little thin right now. Providing the refreshments for Quill's soiree was the least Xandar could do, after everything the Guardians of the Galaxy have done for us in our recent troubles with Kang. Although I didn't expect the responsibility to fall as... Wonderful. Remember, Quill is a Terran, so you might want to try and find some of that junk food young people seem to be so fond of.
Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home. My idea was
Those Asgardians next door are pretty...
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot.
I shall be writing a stern letter to his manager.
Must remember to buy cake.
That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody. I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
I think I'll play some Mexican Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2 hours on Lost Mexicans, the boss is gonna blitz me.
Oh, when I get my hands on him. Ooh.
play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons...
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up where every recruit gets a bed in our company barracks? Bring your own towel.
Chronopolis is full of food, but not all of it could be considered part. Well, I can't imagine they'll be running out of food at this rate. On behalf of the Nova Corps...
Those Asgardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents...
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission!
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Have you got a sec? I could kinda use a favor.
I don't see how it...
Bubble and squeak. No.
If you're here for the tour, I'm afraid they're on an
All citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan blizzard. Just be grateful I didn't park your...
Hello again, fellow champion! Can I interest you in one of my finest pink bricks? Are you game for some more bonus, button-bashing, bonus mission stuff?
Sure you are! And not to give away spoilers,
This one has cake at the end! A couple of the Avengers have been invited to Star-Lord's ship to set up a surprise party for Gamora. Party games, food, and dancing. Awesome! I I imagine, as Gamora was Thanos' adopted daughter, parties might not have featured much in her childhood. Less petting zoos and ice cream, more ultimate cage fighting and evil laughter lessons. Aw. It seems like this party was a surprise for Star-Lord, too. The way he's looking at Cap and Spidey's balloons, I'd say he totally forgot all about the party. Good thing for Star-Lord, Cap has exactly the can-do attitude that's needed to get the party started. In my day, we could get a swell shindig going with the flick of a broom, powdered egg, and a bugler. Okay, so I'm paraphrasing from stuff I heard in old war movies, but the point Cap is trying to make is once all the mess has been cleaned up, all that's needed for Gamora's party is eats and good tunes.
Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Star-Lord, legendary outlaw. What?
Go, little guy. Show him who's boss.
These creatures, they do not work together.
It's just an expression, Drax. Yeesh. Well, that's just great. What are we supposed to do for fun now?
I could recount my list of 100 greatest victories in battle.
Yeah, I think I'd rather watch my whiskers grow.
Hey, do you mind not smashing up my ship with your novelty flying disc? It's a shield. Who throws a shield, dude?
Whew, I got this. Seems simple enough. Align the circuits, totally unnecessary, but okay.
Why does everything run on some form of electricity? We better get some food out for these people before they get hangry.
I am Groot.
It totally is a word. It's hungry and angry.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Get me out of here!
legendary outlaw.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Huh? I am Groot.
Man, this place is dead. We need to get this party jumping. Awesome! Who's up for a little dancing?
Ah, I don't really dance. You sure? I got a killer soundtrack planned.
Even Drax is having such a good time that they've forgotten what the party was for in the first place. Oop, there she is. Gamora is back. But Star-Lord is too busy doing one of his 3 dance moves to notice. This was a surprise party for her, dude. Well, she certainly looks surprised. I reckon when she's gotten over the shock of the Milano having been cleaned up, she'll get her groove on and partay with the rest. I'm sure the galaxy can do without its guardians for one night.
The Statue of Liberty look a little off to anybody else? No? Just me?
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of...
Are you game for some more bonus, button-bashing, bonus mission stuff? Sure you are! And not to give away spoilers, this one has cake at the end! A couple of the Avengers have been invited to Star-Lord's ship to set up a surprise party for Gamora. Party games, food, and dancing. Awesome! I imagine, as Gamora was Thanos' adopted daughter, parties might not have featured much in her childhood. Less petting zoos and ice cream, more ultimate cage fighting and evil laughter lessons.
Nothing can penetrate my psionic force field!
Get me out of here! Hey, give me a hand, will you? I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers. Hey,
Dr. Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, at your service. Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
of the realms, I have never seen anything quite like...
Excelsior!
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Golden helmets are so
As a people, we may not be treated well, but at least...
Someone just bumped their way to the top of my best heroes list.
Any citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time Kang Counselor or Kang Seller?
I'll show those guys.
If some kind... Ooh! I can't feel my face.
Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you... Sadly... You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one moneybags in this joint.
Great job! I knew you could do it.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Oh, man. Now I've done it. Find out anything about our...
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
Whoever they got on snowplow, seriously. It's like driving inside a bounce
Visit, live, destroy. Moi, Nueva York, Hydra Empire. Go!
Three Manhattans. Ha ha ha.
Flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art mastery may be priceless. Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice, ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
If you have your camera with you, dear.
Look like something. Do you have a problem with constant creep?
I need a change of scenery.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich. You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
So what do you got for me?
Think I might move to Wakanda. The weather there seems way better than here.
So, the bank called and told me...
Well, that's tragic, and a little bit disgusting, and absolutely no help to me.
Okay. Visit, live, destroy. Moi, Nueva York, Hydra Empire. Go!
Look like something.
Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up.
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I...
Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Mellon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect.
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Only thing now is to fix. Oh, and if you run into Forbush, man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Maybe some new gloves would cheer me up.
Are you here for the anger management session?
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah.
I heard about what happened with A-Bomb. It seems that ever since the dawn of Kang's reign, more and more heroes are struggling to keep their anger in check. Possibly because you cannot spell anger without the last 3 letters of Kang.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Or possibly not. At any rate, if people will benefit from my pacifistic outlook on life, then I am happy to share my experiences. I appreciate this. By assuming the role of Cuddle Friend, you will play a vital role in the anger management of Avon and many others.
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang?
Cuddle Friend has an incredibly calming effect on people. So you decided to join us, Cuddle Friend. And I feel calmer all... Anyway, with our lovable mascot back with us...
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission.
Why don't you take 5, Cuddle Friend, and I'll call you when we're ready.
Hi, and welcome to another calm and gentle Gwenpool bonus mission. Shh! Turn your phones off and try not to make any loud noises because the 3 angriest dudes in Chronopolis are trying to tame their inner beast with some group anger management therapy. Hulk, Wonder Man, and A-Bomb seem in a happy place now, which means the furniture and walls shouldn't be getting smashed anytime soon. Let's leave them to it. Who set that alarm off? Whoever it is going to get triple pummeled now. Well, this is odd. And I've hung out with Dr. Strange, so I know odd. Hank Pym has captured himself. So the guy in the yellow jacket is, Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym from someone else during his not-so-nice period. The little guy in the tube is our Hank Pym from now. The situation is making Wonder Man crabby, A-Bomb irate, and Hulk confused. And we all know if Hulk gets confused, it's not long until Hulk gets... They're taking a break from the anger management session to, break stuff.
Don't even think about trying to stop me. There's only room for one Hank Pym here. Guys, over here! I'm trapped, and this glass is impenetrable.
He's activated the security defense cannons. Watch out for those laser beams.
No problem. I'll just smash up those turrets.
Smash his Hulk's thing!
Guys, seriously? Just focus.
Puny laser's no match for Hulk.
Hank, what are you doing?
It's not me. It's him.
I know. I meant the other Hank. Oh, forget it.
Hulk confused. Hank good or Hank bad?
Seems like a bit of both, Hulk. We need to find a way to reach Yellow Jacket. And to do that, we're gonna need to disable that force field around him. Come on, Hank. I mean, Yellow Jacket. Can't we just talk this out?
No deal, Simon. This mansion isn't big enough for 2 Hank Pyms. Either he goes, or I take you all down.
Well, I guess you don't leave us much choice.
Give me a hand, will ya?
Not exactly a job for Bruce Banner.
This the strongest one there is.
I get myself in these crazy situations? superhero right now.
That did it! Nice job, guys.
You won't catch me! Phew. I thought I was a goner. Thanks, guys. Now to catch him. I mean me. I mean, whatever. Sure glad Wasp isn't here to see this.
He's gone into the vents!
Leave this to me, guys.
Get me out of here!
I'm not done yet! Get a load of this!
Okay, I've had it with you, Yellow Jackets. Now feel my rage!
Once again, the smashing the tar out of everything approach worked pretty well. Maybe the guys don't need to work on their anger issues after all, seeing as they come in pretty handy. Hey, check this out! Help me! Help me! So, what I've been wondering is this. They've beaten Hank Pym Yellowjacket from the future, so he knows how this will happen as he's Hank Pym from now. So surely he'd be able to figure out a way of beating his past self by remembering what he even did wrong. Unless he didn't want to remember because he knew he'd lose, so he... No, hang on. If he went back earlier, so... all is well then. Or is it? I don't know. Ugh, time traveling is so confusing. Gwenpool doesn't like being confused. Now Gwenpool angry. Wow. Maybe I need to sign up for their anger classes. Later, Staters! get that Nexus fragment out of the cave! What do you mean, somebody
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of criminals. Citizens are reminded that watching
Back for more training, soldier?
Keepers, they are very special to him. And even looking at them will have their sentence doubled. That includes any would-be heroes. I know you can hear me. Opening Vault 616. Storage capacity currently at 132%. To be honest, it's getting to be a bit of a squeeze in there. Please talk to management about possible expansion. A polite reminder for all employees to clean up after themselves after they've done playing with the timeless artifacts. We don't want another noodle incident.
Hey, thanks, guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious man in comics?
Hello again, fellow champion. Can I interest you in one of my finest pink bricks? You know, if you unlock me as...
Oh man, now I'm...
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Hi, and welcome to another calm and gentle...
Don't even think about trying to stop me. There's only room for one Hank Pym here. Guys, over here! I'm trapped, and this glass is impenetrable!
You better get ready for the future! Jump here!
Hey, give me a hand, will ya? How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Boy, I could use a superhero right now. I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers. Hey, don't...
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million
Excelsior!
Ravonna, is this a new TV? I can't figure out the remote. How do I switch this to Kang News? They're the only ones who ever have.
Back for some cheat/pink brick action? Can I interest you in one of my finest pink bricks? How are you finding my special Gwenpool missions? Tell me you... Aw, you came to see your best pal in the whole world.
Welcome to Battles for You. I think that one's a keeper.
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Out of the cave! What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
Is there a person out there who can understand my Working with Howard on this video game of his has been problematic. He laughed at my idea for the final... But as an accomplished game designer, this is a problem I know how to fix. Some idea... A smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then we can...
The Statue of Liberty...
Looking good! We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy... soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doom!
What?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
I always thought Towon had a city. Shame King didn't bring that into Guess he must have...
Cock-a-doodle-doo lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No. All right, stop saying.
You won't.
Oh,
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rat.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another...
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom? Hey there!
Welcome back, oh seekers of the pink bricks. Fame. She can be a cruel and fickle mistress. And my pal, Howard the Duck, is aware of that more than most today. He's not feeling the love from his fellow man for all his saving the day heroic do-goodery. I mean, that's not why he does it. But a pat on the back every now and again wouldn't hurt. What Howard needs to get people talking about him is a full-tilt, immersive, genre-defining, massively multiplayer online video game with his beak on the cover! As luck would have it, there's a Gamescon going on just the other side of the park. Exactly the place to pitch a Howard multi-platform title. Teeny problem. The Access All Areas passes for the convention sold out months ago, dude. You'll have to use some of your quack fu ingenuity to get past those lines and pitch your game idea to the panel. The guy next to Howard seems to want to help. Who is he? Let me check one sec. Forbush, man? Even I ain't never heard of this guy. I'm wondering if he's after his own game, too. That might be stretching things a little. But what do I know? If he can help Howard, then he's okay by me.
Hello! Manhattanites! Welcome to Timely Comics HQ, where we've got everything you could possibly want for all your timely needs. Come on in and get your geek on, people. This is ChronoCon!
Sold out? Well, that's just great. I knew we shouldn't have stopped for drive-thru. Now we'll never get into the panel.
Hey, Howard, why don't we come up with a distraction? You know, so we can sneak in without needing passes.
Nah, that'd never work. Wait, I know. I'll create a distraction so we can sneak in without needing passes. Why didn't I think of that before?
Hey, that's what I just...
Pipe down. You'll blow our cover. Now to put my ingenious plan into action. Listen up, folks. I mean, attention convention attendees or something. We have a limited number of tickets available at the main desk downstairs for you to have your dream selfie with Tony Stark. That's right, Iron Man himself. Billionaire superstar, blah, 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 whatever. So hurry up. Well, would you look at that? A pretty flawless plan if I do say so myself.
Don't worry, all you lovely, loyal people that are still here. We've got so many other great guests for you. I mean, who needs Iron Man when we have the Shocker? So, come on in and meet your heroes. Get an autograph, take some selfies, and share them online. The world needs to know exactly how cool you are.
Blah, blah, blah. Time to show these guys what a 10 out of 10 video game looks like.
Gee, I hope that wasn't expensive.
Nah, it was already broke when I got here.
Nope. No idea how to use this.
Now this is what I call an upgrade. Iron Man, eat your heart out.
Man, that suit is, well, it's something. I mean, it's no Mark 17, but I'm definitely digging it.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
You know, the way that Stanley animatronic is tapping on the glass and waving for assistance is so lifelike.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya? Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Man, does anyone know his secret identity? Answers to me on a postcard, or preferably a less antiquated digital social media platform. Go.
Yeesh, what a heap of junk! Who'd pay to come and look at a glorified oven mitt?
Get me out of here!
Anyone else concerned that Howard the Duck and Forbish Man are trashing the place? Not seem odd to anyone else? Just me? Alright.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Get me out of here!
dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Welcome back, oh seekers of the pink bricks. Fame. She can be a cruel and fickle mistress. And my pal, Howard the Duck, is aware of that more than most today. He's not feeling the love from his fellow man for all his saving the day heroic do-goodery. I mean, that's not why he does it. But a pat on the back every now and again wouldn't hurt. What Howard needs to get people talking about him...
Manhattanites! Welcome to Timely Comics HQ, where we've got everything you could possibly want for all your timely needs. Come on in and get your geek on, people. This is ChronoCon!
Sold out? Well, that's just great. I knew we shouldn't have stopped for drive-thru. Now we'll never get into the panel.
Hey, Howard, why don't we come up with a distraction? You know, so we can sneak in without needing passes.
Nah, that'd never work. Wait, I know. I'll create a distraction so we can sneak in without needing passes. Why didn't I think of that before?
Hey, that's what I just...
Pipe down. You'll blow our cover. Now to put my ingenious plan into action.
Listen up, folks. I mean, attention convention attendees or something. We have a limited number of tickets available at the main desk downstairs for you to have your dream selfie with Tony Stark. That's right, Iron Man himself. Billionaire superstar, blah, 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 whatever. So hurry up.
Well, would you look at that? A pretty flawless plan if I do say so myself.
Don't worry, all you lovely, loyal people that are still here. We've got so many other great guests for you. I mean, who needs Iron Man when we have the Shocker? So, come on in and meet your heroes. Get an autograph, take some selfies.
Nah, it was already broke when I got here. Now this is what I call an upgrade. Iron Man, eat your heart out.
Man, that suit is, well, it's something. I mean, it's no Mark 17, but I'm definitely digging it. Ooh! Forbush Man! Does anyone know his secret identity? Answers to me on a postcard, or preferably a less antiquated digital social media platform. Go.
Yeesh, what a heap of junk! Who'd pay to come and look at a glorified oven mitt?
Ooh, that sounded smashy. Guessing that gauntlet has to be worth, like, at least $1 bajillion. Trust me, I'm pretty good with math.
Nope. No idea how to use this.
Anyone else concerned that Howard the Duck and Forbush Man are trashing the place? Not seem odd to anyone else? Just me? All right.